right, friends, let's finish out this confidence conversation with a forward moving 5 minutes. Friendly reminder, forward moving 5 minutes is all about taking action on something. We're 3 of 3 here as we finish up the conversation on confidence. And if you haven't yet listened to the 5 minute fuck yeah, and then you got 5 minutes on confidence, go ahead and go listen to those right now, and come back and finish up with this one. There's been some action steps in each of them, but let's really focus on those action steps for this forward moving 5 minutes. I do have one more thing I want to say about building, creating, cultivating confidence, and that is that I truly believe that there is a difference between confidence and arrogance or bragging or things like that. And here's what I think the difference is. I think the difference is that confidence is about you knowing yourself specifically. So it's about a reflection. It's about you understanding deeply who you are and being able to express that outwardly. And moreover, being able to express it so that you understand that you have it. Okay. Whereas arrogance, bragging about stuff, being cocky, that kind of thing, is more about you having something to prove to someone else or something else, or prove this to the world. I got to prove them wrong. I have to show that I can do this. Show someone else that I can do this. I got to show them. And even if you can do it, it's more about you. It's more about proving it to someone else than understanding yourself. That's my take on that. Again, if it resonates with you, hang on to it. If not, all good. But again, when confidence is you and you working together to show you how awesome you are. And when you know that, it won't matter what anybody else has to say. You can be confident in yourself and nobody else can care at all. But you know that's who you are and what you want to be. And to be honest, like, the right people will care, and the right people will understand that you've worked hard for that confidence. Because again, like I said in the 5 minute fuck yeah, the confidence is in the knowing what you can do. Right? You can do a lot of cool things. And similarly, knowing who you are. And that's a big conversation too, but I'm focusing on the you know what you can do and you can show up and do it confidently. so yeah, like, again, action steps to be confident. Prepare for things. Like, that's a really important thing. I used to be I used to think I could wing it. And some people get really good at winging it, but at the same time, most of the time when people get really good at winging things, it's because they've done a lot of practice on it before and they've done the prep work before. And that being said, preparing for things is, again, knowing that you've done the work. And then you show up and you do the work and you're like, I've done this before. I got this. So that's a really great action step to take when looking for and building and cultivating confidence. It could be anything. It could be like, you could build confidence by looking in the mirror and saying, I know I can have a good day. And then you get confident in having a good day. And that's also just telling your own future. Simple as that. You're like, I know I'm going to have a good day. And then your day goes by, and even if there's like a couple hiccups here and there, you're like, you know what? But I can find the good in the rest of the day as well. It's all about where you're directing your attention. Anyway, that's that's adjacent to confidence, and helpful with a lot of other things too. So, confidence. We've got about 30 seconds left here. What else can we do to become confident? I mentioned it in the last couple episodes. I'll say it again. Look for the times in your life when you felt good about what you've done and proud of what you've done, and celebrate that win. Celebrating wins is a great way to build confidence in yourself as well. And there's a whole other episode on celebrating wins, so you can go check that one out too. And that took up that 30 seconds. Perfect. Thank you so much for tuning in to these 3 episodes on confidence. If you enjoyed this episode, I invite you to do any of the following to show your support. Number 1, please rate, review, and subscribe on whatever platform you're listening. Number 2, head over to my Buy Me a Coffee page and buy me a coffee. The link is in the show notes. Number 3, share this episode with a friend so they can have more awesome in their life too.